Hello, everybody. It's Corey Hot Wheels, and I am here today to talk to you about wrestling and play some Injustice Gods Among Us for you. Today, we are going to be doing the story mode. Well, I'm trying to get to where y'all can see me, but it looks like you're just going to look at the pillow on my chair instead. But nonetheless, we are going to be, like I said, talking wrestling and there. Okay. Looks like I gotta adjust my camera a little bit, but I'll do that later. But so this past weekend there was a couple wrestling events, one independent and then one big name wrestling event. We will talk about the independent wrestling event first, and that was TWA Fallout. And this was the follow-up from the last show, TWA Left 4 Dead. And at Left 4 Dead, if you remember, we saw a new TWA champion crowned when Connor Cross defeated Joshua Charles to capture his second TWA title. But, we'll talk about Connor Cross a little later.
You want one? Copy that.
But let's go first into the first match of the evening. And that was a rematch from Left 4 Dead, which saw Cameron versus the new TWA newcomer, the gym class hero, Paul Bryant. And Cameron started hot right out of the gate, rushing right to the ring to beat up Paul Bryant after Paul Bryant, knocked out Cameron with the TWA Legacy title to defeat him at Left 4 Dead to become the Legacy champion. And so Cameron was out for revenge. And, and he got just that. Cameron ended up picking up the victory with a devastating 450 splash to win the match. And then we had a match between Zayden Kane versus the returning Patches the Clown. And Zayden tried to get under the skin of Patches by referring to him as Giggles, much to the dismay of Patches. And, these two had a hard-fought match with Zayden Kane picking up the victory over Patches. And after the match, Zayden did show respect and sportsmanship to Patches, much to the delight of the TWA crowd. And then we had the announcement of new commissioner of Top Notch Wrestling Alliance, and that commissioner was revealed to be none other than former TWA champion Vane Lewis, who quickly got down to business and made himself the special guest referee for the title versus title match between Conor Cross and new TWA Legacy Champion Big Rig. And Big Rig got that title by cashing in his contract that he won from Pandora's Box on Paul Bryant, after Paul Bryant, picked up the controversial victory over Cameron.
Wonder Woman, Aquaman, let's wrap this up. I've got to get to the Watchtower.
Before Luthor throws something else at us.
So, and that was made for later in the evening.
He can't do everything himself.
And then we had a brutal last man standing match between Mr. Slamuel and Vincent Cross. And these guys threw everything at each other. And it ultimately ended with Slamuel jumping off the top rope with a chair and hitting Vincent Cross in the back of the head, as Vincent Cross was already, knelt down on two chairs. And, this was an absolute brutal match.
Just like you said, he hasn't moved in hours.
So, Slamuel, I think, got the better, finally ended his rivalry with Vincent Cross, and Vincent Cross actually showed respect to Mr. Slamuel after that, much to the dismay of Dr. Smiles. So, we'll have to see what the future lies for those two men. And then, speaking of Dead Cell, it was supposed to be the Lucha Rockers taking on the newly crowned TWA Tag Team Champions, the Pattersons, but the Lucha Rockers were unable to make it, so therefore they faced Dead Cell members Righteous Alexander Crowley and Damian Abel instead, and the Pattersons once again defeated Dead Cell. So we will have to see what the future holds for Dead Cell, after coming up short in the tag title match and the last man standing match. So, we'll have to see what, is in store for Dead Cell in the next year. And then it was time for the main event, the title versus title match between Conor Cross and Big Rig after, and and like I said earlier, this match was, had a special guest referee and the new commissioner, Vane Lewis. So, and, these men gave it their all, but at the end of the day, it was interference by the gym class hero Paul Bryant that resulted in both men keeping their titles due to a disqualification. So, then, as Conor Cross and
Sorry, Deathstroke. No bonus.
Paul Bryant, were double teaming Big Rig, Cameron and Zayden Kane came from the back to fend off, Paul Bryant and Conor Cross, and then it was made for the TWA show in January that Conor Cross would be defending his title against the problem child, Zayden Kane. I hope to see Zayden win the TWA title in the next year. But we'll have to see what happens. So, and then the other event that happened was WWE Crown Jewel.
Thunder of the Gods.
And we saw Liv Morgan become the first ever Women's Crown Jewel champion by defeating WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax. You know, after some involvement from Raquel Rodriguez and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And an appearance by Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton. And then we saw Solo Sikoa's bloodline defeating the newly reunited original bloodline. And then we saw Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair retain their women's tag titles in a fatal 4-way tag team match. So, and then we saw LA Knight retain his US title against Carmelo Hayes and Andrade. And then in the main event, we saw Cody Rhodes defeat World Heavyweight Champion Gunther in what was a great match to become the first ever men's tag team champions, or men's Crown Jewel champion, excuse me. So, and then, you know, both champions were in the ring with Chief Content Officer Triple H and the Saudi royal family celebrating their win. So,
Bane, Catwoman, Grundy.
And the tag match was between Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, Damage Control, and Metaphor. No.
Resigned to throwing toys.
So, that is who, but Bianca and Jade were able to retain their titles. So that's the coverage for the wrestling events that happened over the weekend. And right now, in the video game world, we are trying to take down Lex Luthor, who is in robot form.
Teach you humility.
Oh. I don't even know what I'm doing here, so... Oh, shit. And that is another victory for Batman.
Try this on, genius. Superman, report.
It's done. The others are mopping up. I'm taking Doomsday into deep space.
Make sure it's very deep space.
What's that?
It's the none of your damn business alarm.
Radiological, Metropolis.
I can see the headlines.
Justice League fails. Clown kills millions.
You gave him a nuke?
Most of the League dies, and Superman's beloved city is vaporized. I console the masses by offering to rebuild it in my own image of...
He was done.
This is Batman. Code Red. Everyone to these coordinates, now!
Baldy said remember to... Ah, there we are.
I think I played a little bit of this game on PS4, but I've played more of Injustice too.
Back to the van, Harley. Bats and I need to talk.
I'm gonna download the Legendary Edition of Injustice 2
No one
in
likes a third wheel.
a couple days. And I can't believe Joker just smacked the living hell out of Harley Quinn. That
I
was
knew that
nice.
Deathstroke couldn't kill you.
Too bad for you.
A real man never hits a
So
woman,
jump
kids.
in.
Always
Billy
remember
took it off
that.
standby. It's this button you've got to worry about.
There they are. Keep him talking, Bruce.
Don't wait for us, Barry. Go!
You push that button and 8 million die.
8 million and 2, darling. I was going to enjoy the fireworks from a safe distance. But now that you're here, let's say we have one last dance.
Here we go. What's gonna happen? Well, we're in a whole nother world now. Another version of Metropolis.
What the hell's the matter with this thing? This is somehow your fault.
Metropolis, and yet...
Maybe I was too sentimental before. I'll be fine without you.
Hold it! Give me that!
Damn, he's kicking my butt right now. Hold on. Let's see how I block.
Wakey, wakey!
Come on, Batman. Oh. Hold on. Let me check and see. Oops. Hold on. Gameplay settings. Very easy. We want to turn those on. Alright, that should be better.
I'll be fine without you.
Alright, let's try this again. Oh. Yeah, I don't know a lot of combos in these fighting games. I just know the basics, so... Oh, that triangle might be the block. Oh, nice. And Joker's turn.
Now stay down.
Oh.
And keep quiet.
Now that's funny.
Batman's always got a plan. And it looks like Joker's heading for the hills.
Amateurs. Next time, wipe your drive. They're not insurgents, just some punks. Like that Joker clan idiot we almost had. Still can't believe we freaking lost Batman. Yeah, let's hope the big boss doesn't find out.
I'm in a nightmare.
Gotham, sort of.
So, temporal displacement? Alternate Earth?
Could be either. We may have jumped to a different dimension. Or events in our own timeline have changed, and we're in a new, altered present.
We need to determine which. Soon. If Joker's bomb detonated, we have to get back.
The Watchtower should have picked up any anomalies, right?
The Watchtower might not exist. I can't make contact.
Well, we need to find out. Once my ring is charged, I can get us there.
The Atlantis Archives. If this is an altered timeline, we might find a record of the triggering event there.
Assuming there's an Atlantis.
It's worth investigating. Let's you and I check things out here.
Ring, where's the nearest power battery?
The Ferris Aircraft Facility in Coast City.
Well, at least that hasn't changed. Stay low. I'll be back ASAP. Where did you say the battery was?
Carol Ferris's office, left at the next hallway, third door on the right.
It's the fourth door.
Pretty tough, aren't you?
cyborg?
This is your final chance to accept the High Counselor's amnesty, Deathstroke.
Get re-educated in your boot camp? Become a puppet? Like you?
The boss is being generous. I wouldn't be. Most of the Titans died in Metropolis 5 years ago.
I had nothing to do with that.
Doesn't matter. You're still on the wrong side of the law.
Tell this to your boss.
This how things work here?
So you're green again?
Something's not right. He's Hal Jordan, yet...
Stand down. You're done here.
Definitely not ours.
You feel his pain? Not yet.
After we're done with Deathstroke, how about the three of us go talk to the High Counselor?
Enough! Whoever you are, you're under arrest.
Sucks to be you. Damn straight.
Alright, check. Hold on. Okay, flip stance, meter burn. Oh, okay. Oh! Going, God. How about another one? Oh!
Guess I won't be getting any more lip from her.
Nope.
Now, who's this High Counselor? The one who's turned you into a second-rate thug.
I'll show you second-rate.
Talk. You. Now.
Okay. Let's talk about the mess of trouble you're in. And how I'm gonna knock that head sideways.
This game kinda still looks like it has PS3 level graphics. I mean, not that PS3 level, I mean, PS3 was great for its time. Graphics don't really matter to me. What do you guys do? Do you guys like better graphics or better gameplay? Like, which one is more important to you? Let me know in the comments. Oh! Threw everything but the kitchen. Oh. This is the... Uh-oh. Now it's our turn. Oh! Oh! Let's see what that trophy was. Oh, hell yeah. Won a match with their super move.
Head still on straight.
Damn scum. You should have killed me. Get off me!
Look, I'm not with them.
Whoever you are, they know you now. They catch you. You have the stones to refuse their amnesty?
Who are they working for?
Who's the only one who could keep metas like them in line?
Wonder Woman. Sinestro. On my way. I need to charge my ring, and you and I are gonna take a little trip.
Okay, since this chapter's about Green Lantern, I'm gonna say something. I actually liked the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. I mean, I know it wasn't popular, but I liked it.
This just keeps getting better.
Okay. I'm gonna match buttons to
You amuse me, Jordan.
counter Sinestro. Oh! Oh, shit. I'm coming.
Eat this, Sinestro. Oppressing your home planet isn't enough, Sinestro?
The One Earth government is similar to mine on Koragar. An alliance was logical. So for now, I tolerate humans. Even Hal Jordan.
My doppelganger has joined your side.
As did all who wish to live.
Damn straight. I'm resisting arrest. Again. You okay?
How?
Someone call me? Your Sinestro Corps? Sinestro's right. Fear is more effective than willpower. So you ditched green and went yellow, the color of cowardice. I'm still about order, like the Guardians. I'm sure they're very proud. Sanctimony's easy when you don't know Save it. Time to kick my ass.
See some moves.
Damn straight.
And Yellow Lantern is down.
Well, that was surreal.
And a bit disturbing.
Yeah, all that yellow's really tough on the eyes.
We need to move.
Hiding from the cops. Aren't there any good guys here?
There just might be.
Nothing yet?
The energy signature from the park doesn't match anything in the database.
Well, why don't I just vibrate at the same frequency as the energy signature and follow them?
Because we don't know if they went somewhere dangerous.
Or if they went anywhere at all. Superman's right. It's too risky.
Too bad I wasn't fast enough to catch them in the first place.
We'll find them. We have to.
A pleasure most rare, Your Highness.
I need
Oh,
information on
it's
surface world
Aquaman
governance,
now.
history, and current structure.
For the treaty negotiations with the High Counselor.
Yes, the treaty discussions.
I'm afraid our resources are limited. Superman has been less than willing to reveal his regime's inner workings.
Tell me what you know. Recount the events of his ascension.
A thorough review might illuminate new strategies for negotiation.
I am humbled, sire. 5 years ago, the criminal Joker deceived Superman into killing his wife and unborn son, and destroying Metropolis. Consumed by grief, Superman killed the Joker.
Yes. We all remember where we were that day.
Afterward, he showed no restraint. Judge, jury, and executioner, he and other like-minded metahumans quickly reined in the criminal element.
Which made him quite popular.
The surface world was desperate for strong leadership. Superman consolidated his power. He created the One Earth government. Democratic institutions were swept away.
Sire? The High Counselor's envoys await you in the throne room.
So, it looks like we got Shazam and Flash.
Flash, Shazam, welcome.
Your Highness, it's an honor to meet you. And to be the first surface people to visit Atlantis.
Yes, we have important matters to discuss. The treaty.
The final draft. Superman is glad you agreed to his terms.
May I?
Is there a problem, Your Highness?
This is complete subjugation. Superman will rule Atlantis.
It's what you agreed to. It's what we expect.
You threaten me? Tread carefully.
We have our orders.
You can tell Superman. He will not have Atlantis.
Alright, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for me. Hopefully you all enjoyed. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.